The biggest station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuning into the very best. It's yours truly, Jazzy Fizzle, Fizzle, Fizzle. And this is Instinct Radio, man. Tune in, baby. Oh, boy.
What up, what up? What's going on, good people? Welcome to another episode of the 710 of Slickville.
The civil rights activists, and y'all put them
Yeah.
the neighborhood y'all put them in.
The middle of the hood.
He was actually active in this building.
Nah. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Look, I tell people when they come, we right down the street from the Dome. We right down the street from the Mercedes, the brand new Mercedes
it's nice.
Dome.
No, we're not just right down the street.
It's right down
Look
the
at our
street.
door.
Yeah.
We
And
can
look at the stadium.
we can look
right
right
there.
out the
Throw a
door.
rock at that man.
They about to get ready these folks.
It's
around
going
there.
down right. Chick-fil-A going right next door. I mean, right
Right
next door. Right
It's
here.
over.
Right here. That construction,
Look,
you see?
if they bring a Chick-fil-A in this
The
neighborhood,
reason you had to go through the alley, 'cause
all these
Chick-fil-A-
black folks gone.
Oh wait.
all us
That's
ain't,
a whole nother topic.
all
man.
us ain't gone.
Hey, listen.
Y'all, they about to get rid of y'all black folks. They bringing the Chick-fil-A around here.
Not the small.
You ain't gonna be able to get down on game day.
Yeah, I mean, when they
Yeah,
bring
they
a Chick-fil-A around, that means they about
doing
to,
it. It's done.
gentrification is
4 more
real.
months to be finished.
Oh,
Now if it was a Checkers,
Starbucks right here.
they put a Starbucks
Starbucks
right there.
going right here on the
Okay.
next block over.
Yeah, it's
I'm
done.
trying to tell you.
They're gentrifying
Those
this
two
place,
right
dude.
there.
that's
It's
it.
they about to get rid of all these folks around there. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a whole brand new place.
You
around
know what's
there.
coming next.
Yeah.
Sprouts.
Yeah.
Sprouts.
Whole Foods.
If they bring a Whole Foods or a Publix, it's over.
You go ahead and
Well,
wrap it
with Starbucks and Chick-fil-A, you already
Well,
know
you
it's
started with
done.
Starbucks
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Chick-fil-A.
you already
It's
know
pretty much
coming
over
down.
with.
What's a Sprouts?
I don't know what
That's
that is.
one of those.
I'm just gonna keep going.
No,
I was gonna keep
Sprouts
going
one of
because I
those-
ain't never heard no Sprouts. Nah,
one of those
I
Whole Foods type
I'm
places.
just gonna let them have it.
Food.
It's one of those Whole Foods
That's
places.
We just gonna let them have Sprouts. That's
that
probably.
bouginess.
Where you from?
That's that
I'm
bouginess.
from Chicago, man.
Yeah, that's some north.
No,
that's
but
some north
they're
stuff.
here though.
He
I ain't
went.
never heard of that.
It's
in
in
my
Smyrna,
life.
man.
He went to college and became bougie.
I ain't never heard no Sprouts.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm just gonna roll with it.
Graduated and everything. Hey,
Sprouts.
Bougie ass over here graduating.
hey,
Sprouts.
Brianna Crude Up said, "What's up, Alton?"
Brianna who?
Crude Up.
How she look?
Von Bree photography. She look married.
Oh, she married.
Yeah, that's
Who was that?
Just like that. She a photographer, man. She
Oh, she married though.
yeah.
Don't be saying hey to me if you married, then.
I'm just saying.
I don't want no hate from married men.
You don't want to
Hey
so
though, hey Brianna.
all the single ladies in the chats, go ahead and say what's up.
No,
to
hey
all the,
Brianna. I'm gonna say hey to you, but you married.
Yeah.
That's all right. Brianna says, how you know she married though?
I used to work with her, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
I say, does she got a ring on
That's
the?
the plug, man. That's the plug.
She got a ring on the finger in the thing.
Hey, look. I'm
Hey,
at Alton
Brianna.
over at the Atlanta Comedy Theater over in Norcross, and dude was super funny, man. I was just like, this is right when I started the show. Right when I started the show, and I was like, hey, man, can I just started this radio show.
All they need glasses though.
Can I get you? Yeah, a little bit. he need that big font. He needs 16-point font.
I said, Alton need glasses.
No, I was trying to look at Brianna to be honest with you, but I couldn't blow up.
Damn, Alton.
Cause she said, "Hey," I was trying to see if I knew her, but I was trying to blow her. The circle picture.
yeah.
Don't act like I ain't the only one that look at that circle picture trying to see who she is. you be trying to look at the circle picture like the circle picture. Hey, I can't see her
Who
face.
is this?
Yeah, okay, she doing
Yeah,
something.
double tap that. Though.
Yeah, man.
Oh, she said you know her.
See, that's what I'm trying to see. He knows me. Be running up to me at events. I be running to her at events.
Yeah, man.
Okay, well then don't
Just go ahead and yeah.
Be quiet now, cause your husband, you married. Don't be running up to you at event. No, I don't.
You ain't going to no more events, Brianna.
No, I don't. I don't run up to Brianna.
He ain't taking.
Don't
no
tell
more
nobody that, Brianna.
Pictures of Alton.
Brianna don't wanna be running up on she married and stuff. Telling people that. Don't tell folks like that. Your husband come around my way.
I'm like, oh, so you the guy who?
My
be
bad,
running
man.
up
You
on.
was doing your thing, man. Do it.
It's
My
all
bad.
good. It's all good. But look, how long you been up at Atlanta Comedy Theater, man?
Oh man, I've been hosting there since December. They gave me Thursday nights, but I've been going up there for like the last 2 years. It's funny how it happened, man, because I just started doing clubs like maybe 3 years ago. I was doing nothing but churches, man, like churches and like clean shows. So I decided to start doing the comedy clubs and comedy. And dude, I like within a year and a half, I had my own night at a comedy club, man, at Premier Comedy Club.
Hey,
What's up, man?
we killing it.
Dude, it was crazy, man, because like I said, I come from, I didn't start comedy like the rest of a lot of other comedians. A lot of other comedians talking about, that they didn't make money and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I came into comedy making money.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was making some, it wasn't much, but I was making money.
It was something.
Yeah. Now I would like so, but I started doing comedy clubs, and it was a whole nother ball game. And but yeah, man, a year and a half, man, I had my own night, Thursday nights, man.
Hey, like when
Maybe
I
2 years.
tell you, the first one I went to. I'm trying to remember. It was to see Ashley Larry. It was a couple. It was,
Donnell Rollins.
Yeah, Donnell Rollins, and
yeah, cool dude, man. Shout out to Donnell Rollins, man.
just on the last time he was here.
Yeah. We actually, this time we actually hung out, man. I didn't know Donnell he was on another pay level. Cause that
Oh,
was, I went out with that dude and I forgot.
You forgot the
forgot.
Chappelle show, man.
I forgot. Cause you think, I forgot. That's a whole ball game when it comes to money. As
So much.
yeah, cause that joker started ordering off the menu,
You was looking
and
at
I'm like,
prices.
All that stuff that don't have a price next to
dude,
it.
cause he was trying to put me on some fried shrimp or something like that. Fried lobster tail.
Oh,
And I ain't never had fried lobster tail, so I was like, dope. So I saw it, the fried lobster tail, it was about $20-something. I was gonna get it. You get two of them.
Yeah.
So I'm over here, and he's like, Let me get 4 of these, 6 of those, 7 of these. And I'm like, yeah, let me get one.
Make sure we split
Then
this.
that joke said, man, no, I got enough for everybody. I was like, all right.
Okay, well,
You on there. And the money he spent, you shouldn't spend that on a Thursday. I'm just
Unless you're in Magic City.
you should spend that kind of money on a Thursday. Not a Thursday.
what was y'all at?
I forgot the name of the spot. Where was that?
I was just asking, so I didn't go there.
Yeah.
Maybe like I go in there and wife would be
Yeah.
like, she just hit me. Fried lobster tails is amazing.
Fried lobster tails. Hey, y'all. Fried lobster tail. He put me on fried lobster tail. He was trying to put me on the finer things of life. But I'm like, man, I'm not there yet, brother. I'm good. I'm blessed. But I ain't on his level of what they be spending. That's on something else.
Yeah, that's different.
They don't come to me with that.
Look, I'm like, if the bill come back with more than 3 digits before if it come back with more than 2 digits before the decimal point, I'm like, who birthday is
Yeah,
it?
man.
Like,
And it was on a Thursday. For those y'all know, he spent this kind of money on a Thursday. You just don't do it on a Thursday.
Yeah,
Friday, Saturday, yeah, but on a Thursday night, that's like a night. That's a weekday.
it
And
is.
he was just 7 of these, 6 of those. I mean, I was like, you know what? I forgot. And I told him, I was like, I forgot you on a whole nother level, man. I forgot, man.
He started off his set like that. though.
Yeah, I forgot.
I'm on a
bro.
new level.
Yeah, he showed, because I forgot. I think, what was funny, he was renting a car. And, when I rent my cars, I go through Hotwire.
Yeah.
Hotwire, you can rent a car from the airport for like $15 a day.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And he was like, you must get them economy cars. I said,
what's wrong with that?
I said, you know what? I forgot. I said, yeah, you can't be seen in these kind of cars, man. My bad.
They gotta get a moped if they got it. You got
Something.
I forgot you on a different pay scale, man. Yeah, man. But yeah,
We try to get that free upgrade to
Yeah.
his type of cars, and it
It'd
still
be
don't
dope,
get
man.
there.
Yeah, it'd be dope though, man. A lot of comedians come through. I get to hang out with. Some comedians, man, I leave alone. I get out their way. But Donnell Rollins is one of those dope comedians that he'll sit down and talk to you, spit game at you. And like I said, those are the kind of cats I fool with. The other ones, I ain't got no hard feelings. I let them go to their room and I stay out their way.
Gotcha. We're gonna come back to this comedy because it's a bunch of stuff that we want to talk about with that. But it ain't all comedy with you, right?
Oh nah, man, it's more than comedy.
So we got speaker,
Yeah.
educator, mentor.
Yeah.
What's a philanthropist?
Oh man, where'd you get that? Oh, what?
I do research. Man.
It's a term I came up with because you got a philanthropist, a person that basically short term give back. I was doing this free, and I still am about freedom of the mind. Philanthropist is basically a person that is about freedom, man. Freedom mentally, freedom everywhere, financially, physically, everything about freedom, man. People too bonded. It's too much. It's just people too scared and too bonded. It's too much bondage going in your mind and stuff just holding you back. It's about freedom, man. Live life, man. Just do it. Stop being scared to try new things. And we just have this fear, man, that keep us in bondage, man. Keep us from taking jumps and stuff and taking leaps. And I'm just about being free, man. Just have fun, man. You gonna die.
Absolutely.
You just say that. I don't know why people say that.
Look, everybody.
People say that just to make everything better.
ain't been nobody that's not.
I stole this car.
telling
You gonna die.
Listen, if you ever want to encourage somebody, let them say the worst thing ever, man. They're like, man, I lost my job. I'm broke. Hey, somebody died yesterday.
Right.
They be like,
They mess up everything.
you know what? You right.
They mess up everything.
Things could be a whole lot worse.
You could be dead. You know what? You right, man.
Yeah, that changed everything.
They bring up death, man.
Look,
Death always put people in a better
They
place.
sure do.
Hey man, I had to get my back replaced. Well, you could have been dead.
Hey,
Yeah, that's true.
Could have been dead.
somebody died yesterday.
Somebody ain't
That's
wake
how they
up
get
this
you in
morning.
church.
Yeah.
In church, you after you say that, the whole audience go crazy. You ain't got to be a preacher. If you want to ever get a church crowd excited, say, you could be dead. And everybody be like, you know what? Hallelujah. It works.
So look,
It's a trick.
a lot of your comedy is church based. And how hard is it for you to sit in church and not laugh at some of the stuff that goes on.
Oh man, I play drums for a church every once in a while, and they got me sitting on stage. And dude, I'd be laughing at. They be looking at me because I can't hold back, man. I just laugh at a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff is funny, man, in church, man.
Especially church.
Oh man, it's a lot of funny stuff. So I don't hold back my laugh. I laugh hard too.
We did a segment on here talking about church etiquette and stuff like that.
Oh
And
man,
I'm talking about like it was pretty ignorant. I know you still got it in your book somewhere.
yeah, man. I was raised church, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of my comedy, you hear me talk about church a lot. You know, I'm one of the comedians. That's my truth, man. At first, when I started comedy, when I started doing clubs, man, I wrote all like new jokes because I thought my church jokes wasn't gonna work in the club. And then shout out to Zoo-Man Miller. He's a comedian, and he was like, dude, why not? I was like, man, 90% of my jokes I haven't even said yet. He was like, why not? So that night I did the same set I would do in the church, and it killed. And from then on, man, I be myself, man.
Yeah, majority of them can relate to it.
Yeah, everybody go to church.
Yeah, most of them.
They come right from church.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man. So yeah. So that's my life, man. I grew up there. I don't do it too much now because I got tired of it. But yeah, that's me, man.
Hey, look, we're here with Alton Walker.
Any other females saying something to me yet? No.
Not yet.
God,
no.
Oh man, I gotta get some females in this, man.
Not yet. Nah, there's something in there.
I'm getting married,
They being quiet right now.
Oh.
Go ahead and share this feed, though. Go ahead and share
I
this
see
feed
them all.
right now. There you go. Paige Cancers.
Naja.
Yeah. Hey, that's my wife.
The hair wrap got me.
Hold on. That was
The hair wrap got me, man. I love women with hair wraps, man. You get your woman with hair wrap. I love those women. Those focus.
That
I don't
natural?
know. Yeah. Because them other women be too expensive,
Straight
man.
from Africa.
Yeah, I love them. I love me a good earthy woman.
Ladies, so Erykah Badu right up your alley, huh?
Yeah, but Erykah look like she'd be a little bit expensive, though.
I like everybody.
I love Erykah Badu.
I like
love me some Erykah, though, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Nice lips and everything.
Oh, man.
And you need a window seat. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah,
Love,
I
man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I love me
seat.
some. I just love me some Erykah Badu. But my bad, Naja. I can't look at you. Juliana. I'm just giving a shout out.
Nah, that's my brother.
Julian.
I told you.
Ain't no way.
I told you. All
Hey,
these glasses, man.
I need those glasses.
I ain't looking at nobody no more.
I also need those glasses
Hey,
for
man.
real.
I sure do. I just saw Julian. Okay, I thought it was Juliana.
Hey, everybody in chat,
You know,
send
my
some
bad.
glasses over here.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all. Just speaking on that. I hope I ain't. I hope we. I ain't out of order. But speaking. So last night, man, I go to a spot. It was one of my homegirls' birthday. I go to this spot. I ain't gonna name the club. Well, I may need to name the club. But I go to the spot, and you know, my homegirl, whatever. She, you know, I go and I walk in. It's a bunch of, you know, gay men. You know what I'm saying? I probably was the only straight one in there. But it was a few women in there that was looking good. And this one particular woman was from a distance. I look at and I'm just joking. I look at my homegirl. I was like, man, she got a big old booty, man. Man. And she was like, she said.
I almost already know what it's leading.
She said, be careful what you look at, right? I said, oh, man.
No.
I knew where it was leading to.
Man, I had to get up out of there, man.
ATL.
I was hurt.
Yeah,
I still can't get it out of my head because I looked at it. I shouldn't even share it.
You look like for
At a
real,
dude
like
booty, man.
Yeah, in Atlanta, you gotta watch.
But it was from a distance, so it was this other woman, and I know for a fact she was a woman, but I ain't even look.
And it wasn't real, so you actually look.
I ain't look.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I'm trying to help.
This one, but the woman that was a woman, I ain't even want to look at her.
That one.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I know she a woman, but I ain't gonna look because she may not be. But I know she was a woman, but I don't know. So I ain't even looking. I just kept my head
I
down.
know, but I'm not 100%.
I'm not 100% because that from a distance looked like a woman, behind.
Yeah,
there is
you holler, you turn who?
You gotta be careful around here, man.
a shadow of a doubt.
Oh, she said, you may want to be careful what you look at around here. It's like, then she said, that's my dude, though. I knew him since college. That's my boy, though. Like, hey, man, I'm going.
Hey,
Good night.
that happened to us down here on spring break back in the day. We was on spring break, and Ricardo and Terrell, they was in the song booth, and Detroit was looking at these girls.
Detroit in the chat.
We was down at the underground. What up, Detroit? I got to get you on this one.
Doc.
And we was at that little sound booth in the underground, and he was like, damn, them girls thick as hell down there.
Man.
And the lady at the booth was like, hey, those ain't girls. It's been a whole lot of fights down here because of them. Like,
Detroit, don't let them do you like that,
they
man.
be out here scrapping.
And I just want to be open with my story. I know I'm all man, but I just want to share that with y'all fellas, cause they out there, and from a distance, man. That you know what? I don't want to share it no more.
Yeah.
Let's just not share that.
Let's unshare that story.
Just be careful out there what you look at out there in Atlanta. I just tell you that.
Yeah, that's Kevin Kardashian.
Lord.
That ain't Kim.
It ain't no Kevin, cause Kardashian, you can tell, but man, some of these folks, women, whatever they are out here,
Melissa
man.
from Jamaica said, "Hey,
What's going on?" Yeah, we got some folks
Jamaica
in
in
my.
the house?
Hey, I just shared it, so we got some folks that's stopping in from my page. What's going on?
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah,
What's up? What's up?
So
What up?
man?
What was KE?
Yeah, but she going by Melissa.
Oh, okay. What's up, Melissa?
I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on right there.
I'm gonna just change my name to something that's
Yeah,
totally
she
different.
definitely just said it. I mean, got KE, but then
Just call me Ralph then.
Melissa.
you know. But look, huh?
Tresman?
No, not that. Not that. But look, so you also do mentoring, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got a company called Next in Line Network, and what's Alton pay? I need to get up my. So no, I got a company called Next in Line Network. So actually, like tomorrow, which is crazy, tomorrow I'm putting on a college fair at Stone Mountain High School.
Okay.
So if y'all want to, it's open. Y'all want to stop by, see what I do, man. Stone Mountain High School, we're presenting this college fair. It's a school-wide college fair. I got like 28 colleges coming through, and we're going to filter all the students in there so they can, learn about college. The reason why I did it, because usually this school, they'll do a college fair at night, and most of the kids can't get back.
Right.
Because either mom tired or they just ain't got no car. So I'm like, let's do it during the day.
Okay.
And so we got it going during the day tomorrow morning.
Okay. So what colleges, like, just from around the southeast, or?
Yeah, just a lot of schools from Georgia, Georgia Southern, Kennesaw, Clayton State, Georgia State. We got them all coming. Yeah, they're coming through to set up a table, and we gonna, do it for the little people.
Hey, yeah, they
I
need
just hope no fight don't start tomorrow.
they need it.
We in Stone Mountain. Stone Mountain High School could get kind of crazy. So I'm hoping my kids don't fight.
Yeah, that wouldn't be cool.
Not at the college fair.
No.
Lord,
I'm going to this school right here.
Yeah, man. I just hope they don't fight each other, So, yeah, but that's what we're doing tomorrow, man. So I'm excited about tomorrow, though. My first one that I'm spearheading, so it's gonna be dope.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So as far as the mentorship, what ages do you work with?
I usually most of the time I work with high school, college students.
Okay.
We do a lot of workshops with high school students in college. I just did a leadership workshop at Clayton State University. So basically, what I did, I used to work in recruitment at Clayton State, and so I used to mentor and do these workshops through Clayton State. But with Clayton State, there's a lot of things I couldn't say, and then there was a lot of students that wasn't getting this information. And I had a dude that had a 4.0 GPA, 27 ACT, no scholarship. I was seeing a lot of these students.
Yeah.
And so, man, I said I'd do it on my own. I quit because a lot of kids in our neighborhood don't get the same access to or the resource as the kids in Marietta and Alpharetta and stuff like that.
Right,
So I decided to quit and do it on my own. So,
Look, nothing wrong with that.
yeah, man.
Like,
And it's out there. You can make money. And basically, I created workshops. I'm funny, and so I created workshops and I sell them. It ain't a nonprofit, so don't come to me talking about you want me to come speak to your kids.
Free.
I do it every once in a while, but my company is not a nonprofit. We're not a nonprofit organization. fees.
You know, those nonprofits be balling sometimes, though.
Oh yeah, you can make some money. You can make some money. Not saying you can't. You can make money nonprofit, but I'm not a nonprofit.
Man, we got somebody trying to volunteer. What's up, Paige?
Well, Paige. Oh yeah, I know Paige. Come through tomorrow. Come holler at me tomorrow at Stone Mountain in the morning.
Yeah, that's that.
Come
deal.
holler at me.
That's that deal.
Yeah.
As far as mentoring, because you know we run into a lot of times, and I see like the kids in my apartment complex, and I don't feel like I stay in the hood, but sometimes the kids in my apartment complex make me feel like that, and I be wanting to. You hear them, you see them, and you're like, I want to say something to them, but I don't want to have to fight their parents because the kid was out of line, and it's a whole lot different from when we was coming up.
Yeah.
Where, you know, if a grown up was around me, and I was talking about something I ain't had no business talking about.
Yeah, they can say something.
They can say something to you.
Yeah.
And you quiet that down while you was around. Now you might have picked it back up, you know, when you was gone.
Right.
It ain't that no more.
It ain't that. Because I told my mom the same thing. I remember I used to be able to, at 5 and 6 years old, I used to be able to run around my apartment complex. And like at 5 or 6, and had no issues, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, these kids, I think a lot of people just scared of these kids, man. You know, you tell them to put their pants up.
Yeah, but it's the parents too, though, man.
And then the parents too, because I've seen a parent get pepper sprayed at a high school. It was my fault. Cause so she was talking to the police officer, and they were trying to calm her down, and she started running my way. So I'm being nosy. I'm inside the door in the hallway, and the door is behind me. So I'm inside the hallway, and she started running my way. I step out, and the officer said, "Close the door." I close the door. They tackled the mess out. I should have left the door open, man. I should have gave that joker a chance to run.
Away, man.
But the officer said, "Close the door." When I closed that door, they pepper sprayed the mess out of that mama. They pepper sprayed her, and she was all messed up. They was pouring water in her head. I should have left that door open so that woman could get away, man.
Because that pepper spray is rough.
Man,
left that door open. You been pepper sprayed
I
too.
felt bad, man.
Yeah, he might have got you on
He
the
would've
way.
got him.
That was my black queen, man. That woman.
Yeah, but
So you working for
I'm working for the man.
working for the man. You wanted.
But she was getting out of hand. But I should have let the joker run, man. But that's the first time I seen a parent get pepper sprayed. And her son was wrong. Your son just got in a fight.
I'm pretty sure Alton laughed.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I did, man. I actually ran and told the other teachers what just happened. And we had a good time.
Hey, did you put a little bit on it, or did you ain't even have to? A little bit extra on the story, like, yo, I slammed the door directly in her face.
Man.
She hit the door, fell down. Police.
That's basically what happened, man. She was at the door, and I kind of slid out the door and closed the door, and they tackled the mess out of her. They
took
pepper
credit for
sprayed
taking
them.
down the criminal. He took the credit.
I felt bad, man. So you got that. But so one of the things I did, man, I moved back into the neighborhood because I used to go to Stone Mountain High School, so I moved back into that neighborhood. So I go to the high schools all the time, and I talk to the students. We do our programs and stuff like that, and then I see them out on the street, so they don't fool with me.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So these high schools are welcoming people to come in. So if you don't want to get robbed by these kids, go to the high school so you get
Go
get
holler.
the door. So at least they put a gun out. Hey, put your hands up. They're going to be like, oh, that's Mr. Walker, man. Go ahead, man. Hey, man. I'm like, man, why you about to rob me, man? Man, I'm going to see you tomorrow in school, man. Go on, man. I ain't going to tell nobody.
Yeah, for you got $5.
I still get $5.
At least they know you, man.
I was gonna take all of it.
I move right. And I see them all the time. And like in my neighborhood, they be walking or they be working at Kroger's and stuff like that. They just be, what's going on, Mr. Walker?
Bless you, Jack.
But I know them. They don't fool with me. They don't mess with me. They mess with y'all, but they don't mess with me.
They don't probably say nothing to me, but they probably would if I, like old boy asked me for $5 out in the parking lot.
You got it too. That's the crazy thing about it.
For $1, and I was.
You got it.
I'm not gonna put you.
But you got it. That's the thing. You lied to him.
No,
but you can't get it. The thing is about that you can't reach in your pocket and get it out though.
You got $1 though.
Somewhere.
You got $1. You got $1 in quarters. You could have gave that man.
I don't have $1 in quarters.
But you didn't give it to him.
No.
You sat there and told that man,
right.
That's what we do.
I ain't even got it, cuz.
That's what we do.
I ain't even got it.
Let me borrow.
I do it because you can't reach in your. If you reach in your pocket and you pull out more than $1, then they gonna want that.
Why everybody exhale like that when they be like, They try to give you bad news.
Yeah, that's me.
Pat their pocket.
I'm patting my chest pocket.
You got some change?
I ain't even got it.
Oh, brother. All I got is a card.
Get that man some money.
Look, cause I don't know what he gonna use it on. And I don't know how.
That's a lot of people say that, man. I just say, man, if you gotta beg, man. That's a horrible place to be.
What if he asked me for $1 and then I asked you
Well, he ain't asked me, so
for $1?
he
I'm
ain't
just
asked me.
saying.
I've seen that, though.
But since I'd already told him,
You know what though? But think about this though. If I was homeless, if a dude asked me for $1, or if it asked you for $1, and then I saw him ask you for $1, he come ask me for $1, I still give it to him. Most people be like, well, didn't he just give you $1? Man, that man just made $2. It ain't a lot of money.
I mean, we don't know when that started. I
And there is some people out there though.
I think Don't Be a Menace to South
this
Central
video.
ruined that for everybody. Like that man that just got that money on that movie with Marlon Wayans. He got that money and then hopped in the Benz.
Yeah, it is some people out there though.
Yeah.
It is people that make money doing it.
Report like that.
Yeah, it is. Cause I seen a dude on Glenwood, and I drove to Conyers, and he met me. He was out there. There ain't no way you made it out at the same time I was out there. You got a car.
Autumn Elizabeth just said that she just bummed some money off somebody earlier today, and then hopped in her car and drove off.
That's a shame. Autumn, you should be ashamed of
She
yourself.
said she just begged somebody for some money.
I'm looking at. Are you married, Autumn? Because I don't want them.
No.
I don't. We ain't gonna talk to people.
She ain't.
She ain't married. Oh, you know
She
Autumn?
ain't married. I do know Autumn.
She look cute.
She dated my cousin though.
Autumn, you ain't-
Julian.
Oh no, that's my brother. She dating somebody.
Okay.
Yeah, they just.
Azia look kind of cute too. I'm telling you, I'm looking at all the cute women in the room.
Az, what up, Az?
Oh, you know her too?
I work with her. Yeah.
All the pretty women hit that like button.
I can't see y'all like that though. I've been trying to look at y'all.
What?
Cynthia in the building.
That's
Okay.
my mama. What up, ma?
Oh, that's Mama. Hey, Mama. And I talked to Mama.
What up, ma?
I'm glad you said it quick this time, cause your wife you didn't say quick. I'm glad you like that's my mama. That joke said that's my mama. That joke, he was quick with that one now. That's my mama right there now.
Look, he going after.
That joke, I'm going out to all the secrets.
He said, wifey said he's going after all the married women. I'm just like,
Yeah, man.
That's what your circle's turning into.
Hey,
though.
man, I'm trying to find me somebody. Azia, you single? I did the okay. Azia got somebody too?
Yeah.
She married?
Yeah, she married.
Man, why they in the chat room
And
then?
I got
He married. His friends married.
all my friends.
All your friends married. You got a point.
Yeah. Now,
Except for Autumn.
Brandon,
Autumn single.
where your
You married now?
No, he ain't married. He
gotta
got a
get-
whole bunch of
We
single people
gonna
in the
figure
town.
it out, man. We
I
gonna get married one of these
I got a
days.
friend who trying to get in the chat, but she can't get in there because she don't have Facebook or nothing.
She ain't got.
She just watching.
She don't have Wi-Fi.
See, if I had,
She on there.
if
She
you
watch-
was,
she can see her, but she
if
can't.
you was my wife, none of y'all be in the chat after 9. Ain't no chat room after 9 o'clock. What's wrong with you? If my wife, no chatting after 9 o'clock.
No chat room.
Chat room.
No chat room after.
What's wrong with y'all?
no Facebook after 9.
And not all the women coming in saying they married now. Married. I'm gonna get there one day. I'm gonna get married, man.
Word.
I want one of these old days.
What you?
You looking for something anytime soon?
I be looking, man, but like stuff that happened last night and makeup.
Well, you got. I mean,
Did you seen your wife without makeup? Of course, right?
yeah. She tricked me when I first met her, though.
She had a lot of makeup on.
Nah, well, it wasn't a lot of makeup on, but she had contacts in.
Okay,
Yeah,
they'll do it. They'll do it, man. I got to see a woman without makeup and without micros. Like I don't want none of them
You want
micro
the real,
braids or what them call them joints.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Locks.
The locks. The
What
faux locks.
Yeah, them. I forgot what they call them. The locks that people be doing now.
No,
They
man.
be twisted locks. They put the little.
I see you, Courtney.
I need to see them. I need to see it without them.
Oh, look.
Cause bro, you remember microbraid make you look good.
Micro braids are tricky.
You remember they're
Back
tricky.
in-
And then
back
they
in
take them junks out. You be like, oh my god.
What happened up there? It's tragedy. It's all tragedy up top.
Had that
of
little little ponytail coming.
Like, don't nobody want.
Man,
Look, I hate when girls do that. When they had that little ponytail like a bulldog.
man, you got come on
Little,
now.
just a little.
Yeah,
man,
it
I don't like that.
Bulldog sticking at the
I need to
top.
see you without micros and without makeup.
That's the house cleaning look.
Yeah.
That means she about to clean the house.
This doggone new thing called contour, man. That contour. Y'all know about that contour?
Yeah. Oh, that's that. That's
Make it
that,
the way they make their face up.
Brittany
I
was
call it
talking about
construction.
that. It changed it.
Yeah.
I call it construction. It's a girl on Instagram changing her whole face to Rihanna.
What she
It's
start
on-
off?
it's
what
on
she start
Instagram.
off at?
Huh?
No. she went from her to Rihanna.
I'm trying to tell you, man, that contour is amazing, bro. They will
ain't
construct
right,
their
man.
face. They use all kind of cement, nails, glue, Lego block.
Permanent or just
Man,
No,
no, it ain't permanent. It's just they
take it on
good.
and off.
Makeup,
It just make your face look
Just
like
makeup.
they can build a face.
It's 2017. You can build a bitch in real life.
You can build a face.
Look, what type of wizardry is
I'm
this?
trying to tell you,
all of
they contoured the I-85 bridge together. That's why I got. That's
about-
why I got
That's why
put
we
up
take
so
so
quick. That's a makeup job.
6 weeks. Shoot.
They got some of the best makeup artists to put that junk together.
Yeah, that
In
ain't
2
right,
weeks.
man.
So
That's a makeup job.
they do them faces.
I say the same thing about those Snapchat filters, man. You know, I posted something
Oh.
about that today. I said, look,
They
if
make
you,
people. They brighten their face.
Yeah,
up.
you
Brighten their
messed
face.
up. Put that
It's the one with the
Snapchat,
star.
Give them
You gonna be by
contacts.
yourself at a
Yep.
restaurant. I
Yeah,
come out there,
man.
you don't
Make
look
their
like
teeth
that.
white.
Yep.
Yeah, you got the eyes all lit up, looking like a with them.
Mess around, go to sleep with Beyonce. Wake up to Flavor Flav.
Boy, kill them. And you be like, hey, wait a minute.
Before and after.
And man, yeah.
And that's what. And then I don't like that. Like, don't put no before and after picture if your before is too before. Like,
It's too before. It was before.
why would you put a before and after picture when you know like these two like that's too far from this after?
So they then became before, after, and before again.
Man, have you seen the before and after picture when a woman put a before picture no makeup, then the after picture with makeup, and you be like, you should have put that before. You should have did that.
Look, you see?
Dude, you know what you just did.
Yeah, that ain't cool, man. That ain't cool. You got 5 years in between your before and after.
Man,
That ain't right.
Yeah, before it shouldn't be. You should have ever posted that before. So I would get married, but my one rule is I got to see you without makeup. I got to see you.
Gotta see. No, y'all heard that right? Without makeup.
Without it. I need to see what I'm going to be working with.
And preferably a baby picture.
Yeah, I want to see
Why
your
the
mama
baby
too.
picture?
I want to see your
a
mama.
baby picture at least 4 years old.
Why is that?
I don't want that.
No. Because you want to know what you was born as. You want to know what you was born as.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's true.
you right. You right about that.
Look, don't.
That's the only way you can do it.
Yeah, you right about that.
But you know now they starting at 4. They transgendering at 4 now.
You like, you ain't got no TBTs? You like,
Nah,
it's
this is
only
it. I
TBT
came out-
for 3 weeks ago. I mean, like, no.
Yeah, and you want to see their mama too,
You do want to see them.
because that's how they gonna look when they get older. They mama. I'm just saying, you don't. Yeah.
Oh man.
Check a woman mama. If the mama's not doing too well at an old age, that's gonna be your wife. That's gonna be your girl.
Man.
She may make it out, but
Nah,
the mama tell a lot, boy.
I done seen something that I'm like, I'm glad that, yeah, you got the other side of the family genes.
Hey man, it's still early. It's still early.
Glad you took out your grandmama.
You had to take after somebody.
It's still early. She
is.
gonna do another turn. You turn with puberty, then you turn. It's another old turn.
post kids,
Yeah, it's an old turn.
post kids,
Start getting old.
post hot flash.
Yeah, man. So, I'm gonna get married. I'm gonna give me an old woman, maybe an older woman. I do want an older
You
woman.
want a
Like-
cougar?
Yeah, I do want an older woman because they know what they want.
You want a cougar? You want a panther? You want the old?
I want them old. Cicely Tyson.
Like current.
Yeah.
No,
Cicely Tyson sexy.
come on, man.
Cicely Tyson
Come
is
on,
sexy.
man.
Stop it, man.
Come on now.
Stop it.
You want food with Cicely Tyson? I mean, I know you married, but
Maybe post marriage Pam Grier. But
Cicely Tyson, man.
Nah, I
Then think
you
about
talking about Cicely Tyson like How to Get Away with Murder? Cicely Tyson.
No,
Is she on
Cicely.
there?
Yeah.
Man, she
Yeah.
She about she about
But
to
think
die
about it.
anyway.
You get a Cicely Tyson, you can have babies with her.
Ain't no
that
babies
baby-
with that.
I mean,
That
but
baby
if you did,
that baby gonna come out with gray hair and full beard.
that's the point. The baby come out old.
6 years old.
You ain't have to do
18.
nothing.
You ain't got to do no baby.
No child support.
That joker go straight to work. You get a young woman, get your little baby.
Nah, you don't. I'm telling you, don't want no. You don't want those complications.
I need a Halle Berry though. That'll work for me.
But they say Halle Berry crazy though.
Nah, that'll work for me.
I don't know about that.
I know I'm all off. I went all off subject talking about marriage, and then
Hide in the bush is crazy.
That's all right.
All right.
I'd take it too, to be honest with you.
I like
Hold
a
on.
little crazy. I don't want them too crazy, but I like a little crazy.
I'm about to ruin your life right now. I heard she don't like sex that much.
Well, you know.
Come on.
I don't think
Come
that's
on,
true.
y'all.
They said,
But that's probably why Eric Benet did that.
Exactly. They said he had a
They said that he was over. They said he had like a porn problem.
he had a
and all that.
problem. Well, look,
All men got a problem.
I
I
mean,
think women got a problem too.
if
but
you was
women-
with Halle Berry, wouldn't you want to knock that down repeatedly?
Yeah, he
yeah.
would, but they said
Halle Berry is
like
beautiful.
He had like a real problem.
somebody
like,
say
he
Angela
couldn't-
Bassett. Yeah, Angela Bassett's another. She married.
Yeah,
so I
I'll
can't.
take Angela Bassett.
I'd take Oprah.
Yeah.
I'd get Oprah pregnant.
Yeah, man, y'all, I'm good on that. Y'all,
I get
You
Oprah
don't
pregnant.
want-
I'd be Oprah baby daddy.
You don't. You don't want to hit her with that
Child support.
You get that
Give her
child
triplets.
support.
Yeah, Oprah Winfrey triplets, baby.
Look, every last one of them. I want them all.
But it's good. But shout out to all the married people. We got to that by talking about married people. I'm gonna get married one of these days, though. I am. I'm just busy. That's one thing. I'd be really super busy, man.
I was about to say, cause it'd be a whole flock of them out there at the shows.
Man, they be happy. Ooh, Lord, yeah, they be out there now.
Hey, look, when I
Yeah,
I
Sissy
can't-
Tyson.
I don't have the view that Alton had when he on the stage, but I see him from where I
They
sit.
fine.
Where I sit normally.
Yeah, you sit over there to that right
You see,
or to the left. Yeah.
As they come in, they
No,
walk past.
comedy bring out some of the finest women I ever seen in my life. They beautiful. They some of the finest women. Just gotta be careful. So
yeah,
I
we
just try to.
like to laugh, so that'll.
And I ain't no. Like I said, I was raised church, so I don't really even know how to be a freak. Sometimes. I'm for real. Listen. I'm gonna give y'all. This is proof that I don't know how to be a freak. I tell you, I was raised church. You got to be one woman. So one time after the club, this girl, we'll talk every Thursday. She used to come all the time on Thursday. So she called me and was like, okay, so we was gonna link up, but she was gonna take her friend home. Then we were gonna link up. And this true story. I'll be open with my life. This joker said, "Hey, you want a threesome?"
Damn.
Now, at 33 years old, I'll be honest with you, I ain't never had one of those in my life. Never had one. And I should have probably told her that. But I was going to try to be gangster. Was like, yeah. Come on, girl. Come and get this. I ain't never had Man, dude, I'm telling you, I'm church. I just stayed to who I am. Because I've always been one woman, Mm-hmm. They come to my house. I'm playing Key Sweat, slow jams, love songs. And I knew I was wrong because she was like, "Oh, you got slow jams playing." I was like, I ain't know. I guess you're supposed to play rap. What is
Supposed to play
Future?
You gotta play some
Something
loop
like that.
or something.
I didn't know. Okay, I didn't know what was going
Lil
on.
John.
I guess so, because I was playing love because I'm used to, And so,
It's a slow rolling.
we're about to get down. And this
typewriter.
I'm thinking it's about to get down. And I mess around. And she's sitting here, the other woman sitting there, and I kissed the woman on her forehead. Her friend. I kissed the friend on the forehead. And I didn't know she got mad, so she looked, I'm getting ready, I'm trying to touch her. And she hit my hand. I'm like, wait a minute, she hit it twice. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? I'm like, so when they were getting there, they got frustrated because they couldn't find. So I'm like, you mad because you couldn't find your way? She's like, yeah. And why you kissing her on the forehead? Y'all go ahead and y'all about to I'll leave y'all. You take her home. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought we all supposed to kiss on each other.
You ain't supposed to
didn't know. I didn't know. In a threesome, you supposed to leave that other woman alone, and you only person. And so I was like, you know what, y'all? And I had to be honest. I was like, listen, baby, I don't do this.
Okay.
This ain't my life.
You gotta get that with a joke. My girl got
This
a
ain't my life.
girlfriend. You supposed to let your girl have that girlfriend and have that
Hey,
line.
And I had to be honest with
first time anyway.
they walked out.
So you just started wrong.
They walked out, man. And somebody said, somebody said, look at God. I was like, maybe God blocked it. I don't know. But, yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, I would have enjoyed it, but I did not have it. And I just said, look at my life. This is how my life is set up.
You know
that's a true story, man. That's why you gotta be careful out here, man.
That almost reminded me of, I don't know if you watched Insecure,
Mm-hmm.
but Lawrence had that threesome opportunity and
he got scared.
he failed.
They were a little bit too freaky.
He was like, wait a minute, I got another round. He was like, oh.
They were too freaky, boy.
Yeah.
And that was something that just and I after that moment I was like, that just never was my lifestyle, man. I never. Yeah.
Hey,
And not that I wouldn't have enjoyed it, but I messed that one up.
I understand.
It's like, dang,
man.
You
Gotta be
still
careful
like,
out there.
Man, it's that one time.
Yeah, but like I said, you gotta be careful out there, man.
That one time might have changed his whole life, though.
It could have.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You never know what was blocked, through that.
That would be the only. Look, the only way we sleeping together is if you bring a friend.
Yeah, he been fiending.
Man.
Yeah, he been fiending after that.
Either that, or I would have either caught something, or
So when the next time you gonna bring your friend though?
Yeah, man.
You gonna bring your friend back?
So yeah, he blocked that one. If somebody said God blocked it, I said yeah, maybe he did, man, because I didn't know what I was doing on that one. That one never been my lifestyle though, so I always been. It's all good.
That's what's up, man.
I thought I'd share that story with y'all out there in the internet world.
We got a whole bunch of smiley faces and laughs on that Instagram right there.
Don't y'all be judging me on my
Yeah, the Chris Williams underscore the Chris Williams. Yeah,
I don't know what's going on with the Facebook. It look like
Yeah,
we lost people.
Yeah, mine was doing the same.
It's freezing or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's showing a little interrupted right now, but we gonna keep this thing rolling. So
Who laughing at me on doggone? That's IG.
Yeah, it's the Chris Williams.
You laughing at my story, man? That's
Chris
true
Williams.
story, man. True story. More of that story is just be you, man. If that ain't what you do, don't be trying to act like you do stuff you don't do. And I used to hate that. I used to hate people like the peer pressure of you trying to do something that's just not you.
Mm-hmm.
And
You look foolish doing
you look
it.
foolish, and I definitely looked foolish that night.
And
I was honest with her.
It's like
I called her too. I was like, "Look, I just called to make sure you got home." But look, listen. I just be honest with you. Listen, man, I ain't never did that before. So she was like, I was like, you gonna laugh at it later on in life, but right now, I just never done that in my life. That never happened in my life. I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to. Kissed on the forehead, Doc.
I was unaware of that.
I ain't like I got doves. I got rose petals.
That's what I see y'all
For a
later.
threesome.
Kiss.
I was unaware that the
rose petal.
forehead kiss was the red button. That was the
For a
end.
threesome, rose petals. Candlelight. Candle romantic Keith Sweat. I want your body. The very last time. That's for your wife. I didn't know threesome etiquette. I didn't even know it had etiquette. You have etiquette with it.
Well, I would assume that it would go something like the movies. Like it would
Hey,
go
man.
something just like the movies.
Yeah,
Like it couldn't be too
assumption.
much different from that.
It's different when you in the it's different when it's you. That's
I can
movies.
imagine.
You can look at it, but it's just you. I guess you gotta figure this whole thing out.
This
I
didn't
can
play
imagine.
out like it did.
That's one of my life stories of, like I said, just going back and what comes through the club and stuff like that, man.
Absolutely.
It come through that, boy. Yeah, be careful.
Absolutely.
But you got to be careful. You end up like some of these,
Yeah.
comedians and celebrities that get caught up.
And there's a bunch of them.
Yep.
There's a
Get you
bunch
caught
of them.
up.
Because
They
all
will
it
get
takes
you
is
caught
one.
up. All it takes is one. So I'll be trying to practice now on how to say no, leave me alone.
Before you get to that point.
Yeah, man. Because when you get to that point, man, them jokers throwing it, they just straight throwing it at you, man.
Yeah.
Woo.
If I was that famous, man, I have papers, man. I have paper. Before you walk in my room, you got to sign this paper.
Gotta have that non-disclosure.
You got to sign
Gotta
this
have that
paper.
Derek Jeter.
I sure will.
Yeah.
When you come that famous, man, you know ain't nobody. They just want their money anyway.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that Derek Jeter right there. But look, man, that little 50 minutes went quick right there. We still got a couple more minutes. I'm gonna hold you hostage though. So as far as coming up, did being funny get you in trouble or out of trouble in school and stuff like that?
Most of the time, it got me out of trouble. I was funny, but I wasn't the class clown where I was disrespectful. Only one person gave me the attention. She was a substitute, but she didn't know no better. I farted. I just farted. That's all. It was just a fart. But it was in one of them school chairs amplify. Them joints amplify farts, man.
You had that bass in
You
there.
got a little
Boy,
bass
them
in
joints, that plastic chair.
Yeah, you got that
They
bass.
amplify farts, and I farted. And she sent me to the principal office, and she didn't know me and the principal was tight, and he just laughed about it. He was like, just sit here, man, to the end of the class.
You let one out there.
But no, I was always, but I never was a class clown, like where it was disrespectful. You know, all the teachers laughed at what I did. You know what I'm saying? And I knew where to chill out.
Gotcha.
Plus, I was scared of my mama to get in trouble in school and stuff like that.
Hey, I had people tell me now, like, he's like, man, you used to be so quiet back in the day, man. We didn't even know that you was even a little bit of funny. And I was just like, man, I wasn't allowed to be.
Yeah.
Moms didn't play none of that.
Yeah, and I was in drama club and all that too. So like, I did drama club. I used to host the events. Matter of fact, my first stand-up comedy was 10th grade.
Oh yeah.
I did some time at it was a senior night. They did like a senior program, and I was actually a junior. I was a junior that day. 10th grade. I was in 10th grade, sophomore year. It was their senior something night, and they let me do comedy that night as a sophomore.
How'd that go?
Oh, it went great. It had to go good, cause if it didn't, I had to come back to school the next day. But it went great, man. That was like I just wish I would have started sooner, man. I didn't know what stand-up comedy was. I knew I did some jokes on stage, but I didn't know that I could make this into a career. If I knew that, man, I would have started in 10th grade.
Oh man.
I just was acting. I just thought that was being like part of being an actor. So I was in drama club, but I would have been going to comedy clubs then, man. Yeah. I ain't know.
You ever bomb?
I bomb. I still bomb sometimes, man. Especially if I'm working on new material. See, a lot of people understand, man, we got to build material. So we'll go to places just to bomb, man. To literally just get it out. But booing, I never got booed. I got heckled real bad. And it was at Clayton State University. I was an employee at Clayton State, and I probably should have never been on the show. But they asked me, and I was like, yeah, I'd do it. Gary Owen was headlining. Griff, they used to be on radio here. He's on 102, 10 something praise with Erica Campbell now, gospel station. But he was hosting. And so I get up, and I get on his shirt. And it went, like the first joke went. Got on his shirt, people laughed. I got on somebody else's shirt. And somebody from the back got on my shirt. I had a South Pole shirt on at a college. This was like 4 years ago.
That ain't what you want.
I had a South Pole shirt on, and the dude said, your mama bought you that shirt? It was a simple joke, too, but I had no comeback. Because the only thing I could think of was really vulgar, and I was like, I can't go there because I worked there, and my mama right there. And I didn't go there, and I tried to say, I said, your mama. And then all the crowd said, oh. I said, God bless y'all, good night. Man, I ran to the back. Gary Owens was sitting there. I just fell to the floor like, oh, my God, that was horrible. But I didn't have a crowd, period. It was so bad, I went to Twitter that night, and some girl tweeted, I can't even take him serious. He got a South Pole shirt on. They tweeted that. I lost them. And from then on, I started making sure I got my attire together because I didn't care about what I had on to that day. But that's the worst show I ever done.
You know, I watched. The reason why I asked that, I
Some
was watching.
That's messed up.
Man, it was bad.
I was on YouTube today at work,
bad,
and I
man.
watched the show where Dave Chappelle walked off stage because he was getting. It was Dave Chappelle in Hartford. So I mean, I understand that.
Yeah.
You know, nobody is above it. You know,
Oh,
everybody
yeah,
gotta
man.
eat that. You know, at least once or twice.
You bomb when you lose confidence in yourself on stage. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be a lot of cats on stage that their jokes ain't funny to me, but they just got so much confidence and so much energy, and they confident in the joke, and you laughing, and you like, man, and I'm sitting back like, as a comedian, like he really didn't really say a joke like a good, but he got confidence, man.
Yeah.
Like, so how hard is it being a comedian? Like, I know it's easy to find funny stuff in life in general, but then you have, you watch a lot of comedians. And I'm pretty sure some that's funny. There's some that like comedians, and then there's some people that you be like, yeah. Oh, you ain't gotta say no names, but
Oh no, man. I mean, the hardest thing is, like I said, you going in front of an audience, especially when you up and coming, and these folks don't know you. Like when these folks don't know you, get in front of an audience and the folks don't know you, and you can make them laugh. Man, it's just, it's like you sitting back and you writing these thoughts down, and you hopefully this is funny to them, like it was funny to you.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's one of the hardest. It could be hard, man.
So you write it down and you basically memorize it. You have to
Yeah,
go out to the house and memorize it.
you write a thought, or I put it in my phone. I write down thoughts all the time, and it's stuff like with threesome, like the threesome story. I haven't even created a joke behind it. I know the story.
Yeah.
So I really haven't even took that to the stage, but it's funny
Yeah.
when I'm talking to y'all about it.
Right.
But is it funny when I'm on stage and nobody talking back to me?
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we was having a whole dialogue about it, but when you take stuff to the stage, man,
It's different. I've done one 4-minute joint.
how did it go?
It was at a family reunion, so it wasn't horrible. I felt like it was.
See, that's
some
family, though,
stuff.
man.
It was family. They loved
Yeah,
it. I
that's
was like, I
family,
couldn't.
man.
You can't judge our family because they biased. They
Yeah,
gonna
right.
they gonna laugh, they gonna clap or whatever. But
Yeah, never judge it off people you know, man.
yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
you can't.
that's true.
Yeah.
Because you go out there and do the same thing. You be like, yeah, because I hate when people in the drive-through act like you can't give all the condiments and whatnot. And you be like,
Cricket.
Yeah, you gotta know your audience. Like I'm getting that muscle to read a crowd. You know what I'm saying? So you'll know not even what jokes to say, but how to say this joke to this particular audience.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people lose crowds when they just ain't feeling. You like sometimes I tell the young comedians, man, I'm like, all right, y'all, this is an older crowd. Look at it. You got grandma right there. You got and sometimes people from the audience, out of respect to grandma, they see that older woman. So when you talking about, dick, I don't know if I can say that on her, but stuff like that, vulgar stuff,
Yeah.
penis and that's your whole
That's
set.
Yeah.
You got a woman right there, like, I'm 50 years old. I don't want to hear about that.
Yeah.
Unless you say it in a tasteful way, you know what I'm saying? But most of the time, man, you got to read your crowd. I'm clean, though, so I don't really cuss. My subject matter may be a little R-rated, but I don't cuss
So,
in my
it plays. Yeah, it
Yeah.
plays.
you know what I'm saying?
And so that works. Well, look, I know you said you gotta get on out of here, man. Tell everybody how they can follow you and find you on social media.
Oh, man, I'm everywhere. Alton Walker Show, Alton Walker Show, Alton Walker Show. You can find me on Instagram, Alton Walker Show, Facebook, Alton Walker Show, Twitter, Alton Walker Show. If you're older, my email is altonwalker at AOL.com. If you're a little bit older than that, my beeper number is 777-9311. And if you're older than that, I would give you my mailing address because I know that's probably how you communicate. But otherwise, if you do social media, Alton Walker Show everywhere.
That's what's up. And look, if y'all get a chance, he is at the Atlanta Comedy Theater
Thursday night.
this Thursday. Every Thursday?
Every Thursday. Usually I'm there every Thursday unless I got another show or unless it's a special engagement, meaning the headliner basically brought his own show. But otherwise, I'm there this week. This Thursday, Rodney Perry. If you want some tickets, I got a few passes I can give away. They let me give away every week. So if you want some passes, let me know. I can put you on the list. You go on every night or just every Tuesday night?
Every first and third Monday.
Every first. So okay, yeah, man. So look, Thursday, hit me up. I get you on the list.
Yeah. And like I said, if you don't remember, I will share all of this stuff again on my page and stuff like that. But like I said, go follow this man. He's a funny follow. But until
Autumn still laughing.
Autumn's still laughing at Beeper.
Hey, so Autumn's talking to she's talking to your cousin though.
Yeah.
They serious?
A little bit. Yeah.
And I don't want to talk to Autumn in front of you and your cousin.
Well, he just joined too, so
You know what?
Yeah. Yeah.
So every woman that come in here pretty much taken when they dealing with you.
Well, I
Are you a matchmaker, man?
I gotta keep a certain. I can't have all the.
Your joke is just matchmaking people,
You know
man.
what I'm
That's
saying?
all
I
you
can't
do,
have
huh?
all of those.
You're a matchmaking type of dude.
Over there, it's different,
Oh, okay.
but over here,
That's okay. I see.
Yeah.
Cause Autumn. I ain't gonna look at nobody else.
because it's gonna be something that's gonna follow that Alton Walker show.
Yeah, I ain't
From
gonna.
there.
I ain't gonna look at nobody on Facebook again. Cause seems to me that everybody.
He went
Take
to the
it.
couples group.
Right. all family.
All
It's
family.
Couples.
All right. Man, what you putting on a marriage retreat?
Something like that. Something like that. You already know. Look, I will tell you this. Before you get on out of here. Once you get married, your circle gonna change. Go ahead and tell you.
Well, I get it. Yeah,
Although-
you don't want to be with no single people around
That's
single
rough,
people.
man.
All those single females that you was friends with,
Yeah,
all those single dudes that you was friends with,
it should change though.
it's gonna be different.
It should change.
Like I can still kick with him because I've been knowing him for 20 years.
But you don't hang out with him. But you can't hang out with him like that.
Not all the time.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when he
'Cause
first
he-
first moved down here.
He's savage.
No.
He's not. He's very nice.
I'm
He's
just
very
smart.
nice and extremely friendly.
This guy. This
You don't look like I don't know, man.
No, it's a facade. It's a facade.
Yeah, you a little savage. You be on
No,
these
no,
people,
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. I'm
You
good.
don't-
I'm good.
The average people be scared of him, but
You ain't
no,
lying.
we know him.
Order up or something?
What that was, man? I'm like,
Somebody just order some grits. But look,
is that a basketball in your hand, man?
yes, it is.
Okay.
Oh man, that's how I used to do back in my day. In my
Okay.
young days.
Look, he trying to show you his ring. That's why he keep putting his hand up on the table.
That's what I do in my
What
young
ring?
days.
Oh,
That's what I do
what
in
is
my young
that?
days. The state championship ring.
Soon-
High school?
As soon as you said
Yeah,
he
man.
all like this,
That
you
joke
know
still
why.
wearing his high school state
You
championship.
know why?
Absolutely.
Why is he wearing his high school?
You got balance. You need balance.
Man, in 1972, boy, I was the MVP. Look at that, boy. You see that, boy? You get you one. The
Absolutely.
joke got his stone. What school? High school.
Now this is in Hot Springs, man, Arkansas.
Okay, I'm proud of you, man. Did you play?
Absolutely.
I just make sure
Absolutely.
you was on the bench.
Nah.
You got your ring.
I got that bar. I got some bar. You know
But
what
yeah,
I'm saying? But look, Alton Walker, everybody, go ahead and hit those likes, man. Appreciate you for coming
Appreciate
out,
you.
man.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me. Anytime, man. This was fun, man. I enjoyed myself. I know we talked about a lot. I probably messed your whole thing up, man.
Nah, we good, man.
Yeah, I just ramble and talk about everything.
Yeah, we still got an hour left. We can
Okay,
smash through the rest of this stuff. But yeah, we're gonna take a quick 2-minute break, and then we'll be right back with y'all. All right? Give me one. We're gonna be back. We're gonna be talking about current events. We're gonna be talking about how you know when you're in a bad neighborhood, how to tell if you got a raggedy car, and the best and worst places to meet people. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuning into the very best. It's yours truly, Jazzy Fizzle. And this is In-State Radio, man. Tune in, baby. Oh, boy. tuning in to the very best. It's yours truly, Jazzy Fizzle, Fizzle, Fizzle. And this is In-State Radio, man. Tune in, baby. Oh, boy.
Yo, we are back. Hey, once again, go ahead and hit those likes for Alton Walker, everybody. Go ahead and hit those likes for Alton Walker. Appreciate him for coming on through. Good show, man. Good show. But look, we're going to go ahead and kick this back off with the best and worst places to meet people. And, you know, it's funny to think about going out here to meet people because it's hard these days because a lot of people try to do it online. And so, where do you think the best place to meet women at, Mo?
I got a few places, man. I'm gonna say the best place.
Wait, before you get into that, real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Cause when I asked her like where can you holler at women, it's usually almost nowhere.
That's true.
And watch when we go through this. How it's gonna work out. And go ahead.
I said the best place is Walmart. The worst place is in the hemorrhoid aisle.
Hey,
you don't want that.
No, you can't holler at the chicks in the hemorrhoid aisle. Would you holler at a chick buying some rubbers?
Damn. I would, depending on what she look like too, though.
Ain't she out here being safe in this shit?
Yeah, she being safe, but at the same time, it's like, damn, what you
What?
buying them
Why
for?
wouldn't you?
Hey,
Yeah, but what she
Why would
buying
that
them
discourage
for?
you?
I'm not.
If she buying them, there's two reasons. She got a man, or she out here hoeing. That's the only reason a woman should. That's in my opinion. That's the only reason a woman is buying rubber.
Yeah.
About 70% of the time, you probably.
I mean,
maybe
what she
80.
gonna buy rubber for
You
if
know
she
what?
ain't? If
She
she
might
ain't,
just in case.
Hey,
I'm just trying to be advocate
but
over here.
if she doing it just in case, she probably out here doing her thing.
chat room. Can a dude holler? Why would you buy rubbers? Chat room. Why would you buy rubbers? A woman. If you're a female, why would you buy some rubbers? And go ahead and share this feed. Because we want everybody to chime in on this. Because this where y'all get the chance to act a fool up in here.
Yeah, come on with it.
Yeah, because, you look at it, she's being safe. Like, somebody told her that she need to have rubbers on deck. But if she ain't out there like that.
Why? I mean, nothing. I mean, I don't know, man. I just don't see it. I don't see.
Wait, watch this.
I don't know, man.
Jack, would you be discouraged if y'all was about to get it popped off and she pulled out the rubber?
I don't know. We had to have them conversations before that. I mean, I would have to pretty much expect that already to be coming or something. First of all, we already know. We don't lay in that bed. We already know if one of us got. You know what I'm saying? I know anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not finna lay down there if I ain't already got me. I mean, first of all,
Right.
discouraged? No, but I would be. I'll have some questions later.
I mean, if she just opened up a drawer and she just got a whole
stash
you know what I'm
though, like a Sam's Club box.
Hey, look, then what the thing is, we had a show about that. The thing is about that woman who does that, and they like, I mean, woman just might want to be safe, but how do you get to pick out? We use different rubbers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how I know you got my size?
So what?
What if you got this thing full of rubbers, but do you got enough to be able to pick through so I can pick my size?
she got lifestyle, she got Magnums, and she got Magnum XLs, and you like, wait a minute.
Who you messing with?
You only got one of these left.
Right. I mean,
And it was a 12
I
ball.
understand the safe part, but I don't know, man.
I don't look bad at it, bro. I mean, I definitely. It's just like having sex with a girl on the first date. I don't look bad at it. It take the whole situation in it for me. Now I'm gonna look at that and I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? As we go along, but then I ain't gonna just be like, nah, I ain't messing with you. You right here with rubbers.
Right.
Right, go ahead and hit that like button if you're a female that buy rubbers. Go ahead and hit that like button if you're a female that buy rubbers.
Damn, Jason, why you hit the like?
I mean, I got look. I gotta go ahead. If you're a woman that buys rubbers, not a female, I'm sorry. I want to hit y'all with that Cam Newton.
You don't want to do that.
Okay, so if you are struggling in the bedroom department, a good place to meet a person is at a sex addiction meeting.
You said that's a good place.
That's a good place. That's a good place to get your game back going.
I don't know though, man.
Hey, cause you know what? I know it's out for all the wrong reasons. You know, they trying to get their life back on track, but you trying to get out of drought.
Yeah,
So
she in rehab. You gonna make her go back into it?
Hey, that's the plan.
Yeah, but she gonna go back into it. If she in rehab for it, she gonna go back into it with you, with this guy, and with
Hey,
this.
you're just trying to get up off the snide. That's
all you
all.
want.
And you're just trying to break the drought.
Damn.
Go ahead.
The best place to meet them is in church, but the worst is during altar call.
Hey, can you really holler at a chick? Do you holler at chicks at church?
That's the best place. They say that's the best place to meet them.
They say that's the best place to meet them, but I would feel conflicted hollering at a chick in church. Just because I know my intentions, and you know, if I'm hollering at you in church, I'm already lusting.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm already like I done seen your booty, I done seen your face, and you're not out there just trying to be friends. You know what? You'll be a good Bible study partner.
But I mean, unless you actually looking for somebody though. If you actually looking for somebody, then hey.
You know you'll be a good Bible study partner.
You going to choir rehearsal this week?
Right. Let me ask you this. Okay, so probably one of the worst places to try to holler at a female is at a funeral. I know.
Yeah, that's man. Cause what was that? The Wedding Crashers?
Death at a funeral. No,
the one with
the one with Kevin Hart and Chris Rock now. And Martin.
Oh, two white dude, one real tall dude, one with the long.
Yeah, that is Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, they did that. What's the name did it? It was Oh man, your boy that played on Saturday Night Live.
Who, Tracy Morgan?
No, big tall white dude.
Vince Vaughn? I don't know, man.
He was in that movie too, but it was somebody else.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like I look at it and it's like, all right, everybody in there crying and sad, and you like, hey, so you need somebody to console you a little bit?
You give him a little hug.
Yeah. Let me just take care of you right now, real quick.
That ain't cool, man. I couldn't do it at a funeral, man. I couldn't do it, man. Ain't no way.
They did that. It's a movie called Death at a Funeral where a dude was trying to holler at the little young girl. Because, you know, everybody in there dressed up.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. The best place is at a party, but the worst is while you're throwing up on their shoe.
Oh, man. Somebody trying to holler in that situation, and they determined to shoot that shot.
You messed up.
They determined to shoot that shot. A good place to do it, a good place to do it, to holler at somebody is at work, but not in the same department.
Not in the same department?
No. Like, you can holler at somebody that work in the same company, especially if you got a good job, because you know that they got a good job.
Yeah.
But if they're in the same department, you definitely don't want to be seeing them all the time, because if you got to see them all the time, then that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
I feel you on that.
Because as soon as it go bad, it's gonna mess up your whole day. Because you got to see them all the time.
Yeah, that's true. The best place to meet somebody is in an elevator, but the worst is right after you pass gas and they walk in.
All facts. You got to pretend like somebody did it before you.
You got to act like, you got to be, man, what's wrong with this elevator?
You smell that? Man, it was like that when I got on here. Shoot. Hey, I tell you what. A good place to holler at females is on an airplane. If you sitting next to them,
yeah.
they pretty much hostage for a minute, so you can shoot your shot.
That's true.
For however long the flight is.
Unless you got that back seat by the bathroom.
No, you don't. Look. Because everything going to be funky.
Everything.
If you sitting all the way in the back, then both of y'all was in the seaboarding class. And so y'all got something in common already. That y'all procrastinate on checking in.
That's going to mess up your whole conversation. You hear somebody farting in the bathroom, hear the toilet flushing.
You like, I'm glad. Look, that could have been you. You could have been dead.
That changed everything.
Could be worse.
Then the plane was the thing I was about to say too.
Oh, for sure.
See, at Taco Bell,
In the drive-thru?
but after you eating a burrito, that's bad.
You wanna holler at that Taco
You
Bell?
holler at it,
Did she
man,
work
you
there?
eat the burrito. No.
You don't wanna holler at the Taco Bell work?
Not while she working, cause that's different. Nah,
What about for free food though?
I do that.
Yeah, for the free food.
I would do that.
You know what? I tell you, a horrible place to try to holler at a female or a woman is at a fertility clinic. At a fertility clinic, you try to holler at a female, because the thing is, like, if you're a dude and you got to check to see if you got some soldiers marching, you go into that little room and then you pull it for a little bit. Now you got a decision to make. That's the problem. You got a decision to make, because if you go in a room, and you come out too quick with your specimen, then they be like, "Dang, that was quick."
Fast.
Everybody know what you went in that room to do.
Yeah.
You a professional.
Yeah, he fast. He 2 minutes.
You go in there and take too long, then they probably be like, "Yeah, that thing probably don't work."
Yeah, they ain't gonna want you to.
So yeah, it's a horrible place to try to holler at a female.
Anthony said Walmart works.
Yeah, that's what him and Alton they together. They met each other at Walmart.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they met each other in Walmart at in the automotive section. He was buying some spark plugs, and she was getting some gas treatment.
Was Autumn buying condoms?
Autumn, she was out front asking for money. That was the one that was asking for money. That's why they met.
Autumn tripping.
That's what's up. I tell you another good place to holler at a woman.
What's that?
At the WIC office. Look,
You about to get some free food.
you about to get all the groceries.
You got unlimited milk.
Hey, baby, you think I can get that card? I mean, you got $600 to spend this month.
Yeah, you trying to get that barbecue on.
It's only you and your 2 kids. You get all the groceries.
You can.
Man, look, you winning it, and you gonna be winning in the streets.
Let me see. The best places to meet a woman is at the movies. But don't do it after she watched Think Like a Man.
You got to wait 90 days.
You don't want to meet after that.
How you gonna holler at her at the movie? They most of them on dates, right?
No, I'm just saying, just at the movie. If you in the movie, you and your boys or something in the movie, you don't want to meet after she watch Think Like a Man.
I don't go to the movies
I ain't been to the movie in a long time.
with the guys.
Oh man,
We did that once in college, and we went to go see Bad Santa.
you went to see Transformers?
Nah,
Where we at? Can't
nah,
remember.
I ain't make that one.
Yeah, you ain't make that trip. It was a couple of them you didn't make.
I ain't make that one.
We ain't gonna go into that though.
And you know what? I tell you what, you can't even holler at women in the club these days. Now, this is the problem. They go in there, they put on all their clothes, they get their hair done, and then they go in there with their chest out and their booty all out, and then they don't want nobody to holler at them, which is why they dance in a circle with their girls.
Yeah.
They always got that hater girl that sits at the end of the table to block all the dudes from coming to talk to them.
Yeah, I can't stand that.
And I mean, you've heard people complain about, every time I go to the club, all these dudes just be trying to talk to me. I'm just trying to have a good time, which is why in Atlanta a lot of girls go to the strip club to kick it, because they ain't got to worry about dudes hollering at them.
I don't know, man, because if I'm in a strip club and I see a girl in there that's not a stripper, I be wanting to talk to her more than the stripper.
Mm-hmm.
There was a club I went to that was against the rules. No, for real. Like, we went to Me and Ricardo and my cousin, we went to a strip club in Little Rock, and they was getting ready to charge her double to get in, and they told her if she talked to any dude, if she got they didn't really want her getting up and walking around, and if she talked to any dude, they would put her out.
Well, I mean, I've heard of club where they let the woman in, but she has to come in with the man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, they didn't want her taking any of the attention away from the dancers, which was, yeah, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. But look, you got any more real quick?
Oh, we can go ahead.
Okay, so look, this section of the news is brought to you by Beyond Clean. Real quick, so have you ever been dirty? Could your workplace be a little cleaner? Do you have family members named Willie? If you said yes to any of these questions or couldn't say no right away, you need to call Beyond Clean Cleaning Services. If your company doesn't use Beyond Clean, you could possibly get a raise by having your boss call Beyond Clean at 708-829-4102. They have been taking care of corporate cleaning needs for almost 10 years, primarily servicing the Chicagoland and Indiana area. Superior service is their product, and your building is not clean unless it's beyond clean. Appreciate your pops. All right. And so, look, real quick, we're going to hit on some current event stuff real fast. That Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands stuff was kind of crazy, and I was laughing at everybody else's president because he was talking about how he had a conversation with the president of the Virgin Islands as if he did not know that was him. And I was just like, why are you so dumb?
Yeah. He's a ticking time bomb. He gonna mess up a lot of stuff, man.
Like I feel like in general there are a lot of things that you need to know in order to do any job, and at some point you have to realize, like, listen, we need to put an earpiece in this man's ear and have somebody feed him his lines every time he gets ready to speak, even when it's something small as, hey, we want to thank everybody that came out today, all the first responders, and you know what? I really wish that my wife wants to thank you as well. She really wishes that she could be here, and she's standing right next to him.
Yeah, I saw that one.
That you can't. These are things that you can't allow to happen. These are things that you just can't allow to happen. And look, I appreciate everybody tuning in today because the Monday Night Football tonight probably sucks, and so. Go ahead and share this feed. Yeah, it's Indiana and Tennessee. Nobody cares about it.
I got 3 people on my fantasy league playing tonight.
Nobody cares about anybody on those teams. Oh, there go Detroit up in this thing. I see.
What's up, Detroit?
And look, oh shoot, I meant to say something. There was one of the followers from Trinidad that tunes in every show. She wanted me to talk about the soccer team. So the Trinidad and Tobago soccer team beat the U.S. soccer team and eliminated them from World Cup contention. And I guess she had gotten kind of mad because of the coverage. The coverage was making them seem like they were like a third world country, and like they were walking around in barefoot and like hicks and stuff like that. And so she just wanted me to bring that to everybody's attention that that's not the case and that it doesn't go like that. And they're not a third world country. And they have invented an instrument in the 20th century. Shout out to Stacy.
Shout out to Stacy.
That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate you. I appreciate you listening. I didn't get that in the first part, but she listens on Instagram when I have that on. So shout out to you. And I ain't forget. I did not forget. What else is going on in the news? The Chicago Bears won their second game. My fantasy football team is 0-6 right now, 0-5.
That's rough.
But I did win the last 2 years. But look, enough of that. I don't care about none of that. What I want to talk about is how you know that you are in a bad neighborhood. How do you know that you are in a bad neighborhood? And I will go ahead and let you all know that this is going to be a little different. This is going to go a little different than you think it's going to go. But this is how you can tell that you're in a bad neighborhood. You can go ahead and start that off real quick.
when every house has bars on the windows.
Absolutely. There's a lot of crime in that neighborhood.
A lot of crime in that neighborhood. Or you in Puerto Rico.
You are in a bad neighborhood when Walgreens closes at 8:30.
And Walgreens never closed.
At 8:30 on the south side of Chicago, Walgreens closes at 8:30.
Yeah, that's a bad neighborhood. You in a bad neighborhood when the cars cost more than the house.
Facts. Facts. You are in a horrible neighborhood when there's no grass. Like, there's all dirt and no grass. There's just sidewalk and dirt.
Devin said when shopping carts are around like bikes.
Yeah. You are in a horrible neighborhood when people pop wheelies on their bikes all the way down the street.
Yeah.
They only do that in the hood.
That's true. You're in a bad neighborhood when the street corners have chairs and milk crates. That's where the D-boys hang.
You are probably in a terrible neighborhood when people work out in the front yard.
You're in a bad neighborhood when somebody is always offering to wash your car for $10.
Man, that's a lot. They trying to break you.
Well, you know the price of crack went up.
That's what I heard. And speaking of, it's time to switch it up. You are in a horrible neighborhood when there's a whole bunch of $1 million houses around there because somebody is doing cocaine in this area.
What?
Absolutely. Somebody's doing cocaine in those $1 million houses.
You lost me with that one.
Cocaine. Trust me.
That's in a bad neighborhood.
That's in a horrible neighborhood.
You're in a bad neighborhood when pit bulls are chained to the trees in the front yard.
Facts. You are in a bad neighborhood when there are too many Confederate flags flying.
You don't want to be in that one.
Never.
You're in a bad neighborhood when every other driveway has cars with 24 inches or above.
And you are also in a terrible neighborhood when the HOA has speed limit signs that say 12 miles an hour. That HOA ain't.
That's true. You're in a bad neighborhood when people are doing their hair on the front porch.
Yeah. You're also in a bad neighborhood when people without social security numbers are cutting your grass.
That ain't right. That ain't right. You're in a bad neighborhood when shoes are hanging from the high wires.
Absolutely. You're in a bad neighborhood if you ride through the neighborhood and you see pickaninnies or porch monkeys.
Porch monkey?
Absolutely.
You mean real porch monkeys? Oh, you talking about black? You know they call black folk porch monkeys.
It's a little statue of figurine that they have on their porches. They go along with those Confederate flags.
It's almost kind of like the little brother that's holding a light. You know what I'm talking about?
There you have it. That's exactly it. Yeah. Now I'll tell you where I saw one up in Cartersville. We was coming back from St. Louis, and we had to take a detour in order to get around 75. Some traffic that was on 75, so we had to come down through Cartersville and up through some mountains. And man, when I saw all the Confederate flags. I saw about 4 or 5 of those little pickaninny punch monkey joints. And I told Nate, I'm not stopping at any stop sign. I'm running stop signs. I'm running lights because you can't get pulled over.
No, you don't want to stop.
Cannot get pulled over there.
No, you don't want to do that. You in a bad neighborhood when babies are outside in just diapers.
So that's a lot. That's a lot for some of these ghetto folks. Right. You're in a bad neighborhood if you see any vehicles sitting on blocks.
Oh man, that take me back. I had my rims took.
Oh, you been on blocks before?
Man, I've been on blocks, man. But the thing is that it wasn't a bad neighborhood. It was just they just caught me. And I woke up that morning. I just had that feeling. I knew my ring. As soon as I walked downstairs, I said, "Oh man!" And I looked down, and
They got you.
it was sitting on blocks, man. I had to call one of the supervisors to take me to work.
Oh man. So, hey, so you just had like you heard something or like your alarm went off or it's just.
No. I woke up. I didn't even know until I woke up the next morning. And when I had the rims on, I had rims on the truck that I didn't have an alarm on. I had just a regular factory alarm.
Oh man. Just a little. Bam.
Yeah. I messed up.
Hey, so, man, go ahead. I was thinking about something.
You in a bad neighborhood when there's a liquor store or a lotto store on every corner.
Well, let's go ahead and add stores to that list. Check cash in place.
Yeah.
Cause they don't have those in East Cobb. Well, they can buy cocaine in East Cobb. They also, you talking about the little weave shops?
Yeah.
They don't have beauty supply stores.
In East Cobb.
No, you can't find those. You gotta go out. You gotta go all the way across the thing. And they don't sell pit bulls in the Walmart parking lot in good neighborhoods.
That's true.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Or CD, DVD, mixtapes.
Yeah, cause you know what? I tell you this. It's a different type of dog that be in certain neighborhoods. Like you'll see golden retrievers and little collies and all those things. You see Dobermans and pit bulls over
Rottweiler.
over in where Debo and them stay, where Craig and them stay.
Yeah. That's the only kind of dog they want. You can't come out there with no Chihuahua, no one of them really expensive
With them
dogs.
little Pomeranians.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Look, they have. I saw this girl I knew back in Chicago. She had 2 dogs. She had one upstairs and one downstairs, and the one upstairs was like one of them little dogs, and then the one downstairs was a big poodle, and the poodle hair was nappy, like they ain't take care of that poodle for nothing. Like that poodle hair was all matted. It looked like it had barbecue sauce in his little beard and whatnot.
Keep them dog like that.
So yeah, why your dog got barbecue sauce on it?
That ain't cool.
I didn't respect that at all.
You use your dog as a napkin. That ain't cool at all.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Let me see. You're in a bad neighborhood, any neighborhood with an MLK Drive around it. You might any neighborhood. I've never been to a Martin Luther King Drive and didn't have a bad neighborhood around it.
Yeah, they do that on purpose. They do that on purpose.
Everyone I've ever been to.
Stacy said title pawn shops is usually a good indicator of that.
Pawn shops, yeah.
Because they got a lot of those.
Bail bonds.
Yeah. Look, it's certain fast food restaurants that you don't see in certain parts of town. Like your chicken is gonna be different. Like you'll see a Popeyes in a certain neighborhood.
Church's chicken.
But I bet you can't get churches. There's no churches. I'll put it to you like this. There's no churches on above Buckhead. 0.
I haven't seen the churches since I've been here. So
it's one not too far from here. But yeah, ain't no churches above Buckhead, and you almost can't find none. Like once you get around, like you gotta get around the airport area before you start seeing churches. Also, this is it. That soul food restaurant, yeah. Now, you're not gonna see those. Now, what you will see, you'll find Checkers. You see Rallies. You see those down in the hood. You don't see those up there.
Yeah, that's true.
They know what they doing.
Yeah,
Know what they doing.
Of course, just like the liquor stores and all that, they know where to put them.
Look, there was a. They don't put as many churches. Just churches up there. It's some. But there was a house that we looked at. Over in East Point. It was surrounded by 3 churches, dude. Like,
I mean, a church.
Church, yeah. Like, I looked, standing in the front yard, it was a church here, church there, and a church over there.
That's where we were, back home.
I was like, woo.
Yeah, you had a church out here, the church across the street. I mean, they were directly across the street, and then you had one right up the street. So, yeah.
They just probably being there hating on each other.
Yeah, of course.
Had church basketball game. and the real church basketball game.
Yeah, they go to church, they go to school, probably be fighting over church ground.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how that. Don't nobody know who go to what church. They like you just pull up.
Yeah.
Cause like when I tell you it was like boom, 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 like these 3 squares, that's how it was. I was just like, man, this is crazy. This is super crazy. Well, look, we got one more. You got any more?
No, that was all I got on that one.
Yeah, so we got one more thing, and look, this is how you can tell when you got a raggedy car. Cause I don't think a lot of people know when they got a raggedy car, cause they get so used to it. They just get so used to the car that they have that they don't even think about the stuff that other people got to deal with. Yeah. And I didn't think about it until I started driving for Lyft. Like, if I got into a Lyft and it was raggedy, you don't want to get in.
Yeah, you
and so,
take that chance.
Like, your car is raggedy when it comes with instructions for your passenger. And you're like, hold on, you got to pull the door like this. You got to lock the door like this. Hold on, man.
Use this screwdriver right here.
Wait, can I put my seat up? Nah, man, it's kind of stuck like that, but you just lean back and then pull to the side. You can get the seat to come up.
No, not that lever. The lever in the middle.
You just hold your seatbelt there. It'll be you got to hold your seatbelt so we don't get no ticket.
Let me see. You know your car is raggedy if you have to park over an oil pan every night.
Dang. Save your driveway.
Save your driveway.
Yeah, save your driveway.
Did that hit home?
That's why I bought that Audi out there, man. I was good with my car, man, but I got tired of that damn oil pan in my garage, man. I'm for real. I had one of my homeboys came in one day and stepped in. I'm like, okay, it's time for a new car.
That's it.
For a new car. They could not figure out that oil leak.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. So that, that's
my truck got a little one now, man. I don't know.
Where you parking it?
I just park in the driveway. It's a real little. It's a little, but they can't. They keep telling me they don't see it.
Right.
We ain't worried about that driveway.
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
I was worried about my garage. It was in my garage.
Oh man.
A lot of it. Like every 2 weeks, I got to put a quarter oil.
You got a raggedy car when it's raining outside and people get wet inside.
Yeah. That's bad. Hey, man, somebody got the sunroof?
Who did that?
Your windows cracked? You know you got a raggedy car if your side mirror is held up by duct tape.
Yep. Yeah. Look, I tell you something. You got a raggedy car is when every time you and your girl want to go on a date, she want to drive. Your car raggedy.
Instead of getting inside of your car.
Yeah, because she be like, I drive. Don't worry about it.
No, I drive.
You sure, baby? Yeah, no. I got it. Don't you? I got it.
Just gonna tell the real reason why you don't want to ride. You know your car raggedy if every 2 days you got to raise the window up and put a screwdriver in it to wedge it.
I done seen people like, hold on, you got to help the window up when they get ready to roll it up. They be like, hold on now, I'm gonna hit the button now. You just go ahead and push it up. My motor going bad.
Don't push it too fast now. Hold up, cause you gonna knock it off track.
Hey, you got a raggedy car if you can't be a gentleman when you're on dates, cause you got to get in first from the passenger side.
Yeah. Don't want to buy. Yeah.
Hey.
Everybody got to get in on the passenger side.
They're like, hold on, baby. This door don't open.
Yeah,
Some more instructions.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get in first. This ain't. I know this ain't right, but I got to get in first.
Ooh, Stacy said if you run over a puddle and your feet get wet.
Damn, Snake. That's like the Flintstones.
Somebody, they try to put a little mat over that. They try to put a little mat over it.
Yeah.
Knowing that bottom is rusted out.
Yeah, my brother had a 70, I think it was, 80, maybe 70 something Caprice. Floor was all rotten, man.
Oh.
He put the mats down there, floor was rotten.
Oh.
Yeah, we can see right through the bottom of that car. If your car raggedy, if your seat is reclined, but not by choice.
Hey, that thing, sometimes they get stuck. Sometimes, not mine don't get
Don't
stuck.
ever come back.
Hey, you know you got a raggedy car when you got to give it a pep talk before you start it. You like,
Come on now.
come on now. Come on, little girl.
Come on,
I got you. You know, I just got to get to work, man. I just got to get to work. Come on now. Yeah.
It ain't even cold outside.
You got to hit that bounce.
It ain't.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, I think I gave it too much gas. You know, you flooded it. You know your car raggedy if you have to plug a fan in your AC. I mean, plug a fan in to use it as your AC.
I ain't getting in.
You ain't getting in there?
I ain't getting in there.
You ain't got no choice.
That car going look. If I'm riding with somebody and they be like, hold up, I gotta get my fan.
Yeah, they plug that fan in the cigarette lighter.
Oh no.
And you know the one with the little clamp on it? You just clamp it right there on the dashboard.
They battery gonna stop.
Hey, it ain't hot though. Yeah, long as it's rolling, they got it.
Hey, your car raggedy. If that little cotton on the top is hanging down, that little fabric hanging down on your head.
Staple it. You gotta staple it with them stapling.
Hey,
Tape it.
my dad used to have a Lincoln, and that little fabric is hanging down in his head.
You feel like somebody touching you all the time. You know?
He ain't never stapled it. He ain't never stapled it, push pin it or nothing.
He just let it hang?
He just let it hang. It was like he just had on a hat.
No, man, you can't do that. You mess up your rear view.
Like I don't know why he ain't never put that thing up. Shame on him.
Let me see. You got a raggedy car. If people pull up beside you in their car, turn their radio down to make sure it ain't their car messing up.
Backfiring.
Yeah, you have been in traffic and then you hear somebody else's car making noise and you think, man, is that my car?
It's usually with brakes.
Yeah, brakes.
It's
yeah.
usually with brakes. I turn the radio down just to make sure.
Hold on, is this my car?
Cause I'll be like, dang, I don't know what is that?
That little squeaking.
Yeah, I always do that. Cause look, when I tell you, man, your car raggedy if only 2 of your wheels match.
Yeah.
You know, I done seen people with 2 factory wheels, a rim, and then a donut.
Yeah, you riding that spare. You've been riding that spare for about 8 months.
Look, I hate when people have rims, like 3 rims and a donut. But it's even worse when you got 2 of your factory joints, then a rim, and then your donut.
You just ride. You don't even care as long as you get somewhere.
You don't care about nothing.
As long as I get there. Your car's raggedy if you wear headphones while driving because that's your radio.
Dude, I see that a lot, man. But nowadays you can't even tell.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, everybody got headphones in and whatnot, and it just look crazy because I know the first time, like, I got a radio. I'm trying to figure out why you
got the headphones?
Why would you need a headphone? Why would you need both of them on?
That's
Like
what I was thinking.
Like the full beats.
Yeah.
Like you ride with the full beats on.
Yeah.
Nah, something ain't right. And you ain't just doing that for a phone call.
Yeah, but people do that, man. They ride around it because their radio don't work.
Nah, that's tough. That is tough. That's tough. But you got any more?
When your bumper is held together by twist ties.
Twist ties, rope.
Yo, or those rubber hooks, the one that got 2 hooks on the end.
Yeah.
I forgot what they call them.
You gotta tie your trunk down like that.
Yeah.
And you ain't got nothing in it.
Yeah. if you had to get in your trunk with a screwdriver.
Oh man. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. Well, look, man. We got about 10 minutes, and I wanted to. I posted something. on Facebook yesterday, and I wanted to get your opinion on that because I left it pretty vague. And so, when we was out eating for Naya's birthday, I had posted it. I had just put a status up saying, "Is this racist?" And then, of course, I said after that, I feel like I'm eating dinner with somebody from the KKK. And so, the reason why that, all right, so at the place that we went to eat, they randomly sat us. So it was like this room where it's like 100 people, but you got sat at a long table with random people. You didn't have your own joint. And, it's bringing out food, and everybody was kind of interacting with each other. Well, he was talking to the other white people that was with them, but they weren't together. So Naya and I, we was just sitting on the side.
Y'all were with a group of people?
I mean, we was just at a table with some other people, but not with a group.
Okay.
And so they started bringing out food. And they brought out some salads, right? And this is the part where I have to just make sure I wasn't tripping. And so I'm going to just go ahead and set the scene. It was me. It was Naya. And then, well, I put it like this. If it was me right here and this was Naya and you the dude, and this dude had on a Stone Mountain shirt with all the Confederate generals on there. All right, so that was the first thing. Like, if you aware of anything that's been going on in the social stratosphere these days, you don't really wear that. Even if it's a souvenir, you go there, you be like, hey, you got any other shirts that don't have these guys on there? You can just have Stone Mountain on there, but any other shirts other than these guys. All right. And so the salads came out. Naya was like, hey, can you pass me the salad dressing? Well, me and old boy, we reached for it at the same time. But I grabbed it first. Of course, I'm a winner. I'm a winner in these streets. So I passed her the salad dressing. She didn't use a whole lot. I knew that he had wanted some, so I didn't even use a whole lot. When I went to set it down, I set it down so it was facing him. He ain't wanted no more.
Wait. So he tried to grab it.
Yeah, we both went to
after
grab it.
She said.
Yeah, we both went to grab it at the same time. But I grabbed it first.
Oh, okay, but she didn't hear him.
No,
he didn't hear her ask for it.
No.
Okay.
So she got hers, she got mine. I left some in there so that he could have some.
But for some reason, Slick, me knowing you, I think you probably did that on purpose.
I didn't.
To add yours. Now, her giving it to her, you were like, okay, but I think you probably was like, I'm gonna get some of this, just to make
I'm
him
not
mad.
going to eat no dry salad.
Okay, all right. I was just thinking myself that you probably
No.
I'm finna do this just.
Nah, I wasn't going to eat no dry salad. Now look, the funny thing was, after I set it back and he didn't get it, he sat there and ate a dry salad.
Yeah, that's like, man, that's too racist when you a suffer just because somebody black touched it. Because you said he reached for it at the same time.
Yeah.
But then after you set it down, he didn't want it.
He didn't want it no more.
Yeah, yeah.
So did you not want it because I touched it? Or did you not want it because you was just like, you know what? I ain't need it anyway. I'm going to go ahead and eat this dry salad.
Yeah, that's too racist when you just to the point where you a suffer before you let no man.
Like I was, I wasn't gonna let it ruin my day because it was funny to me. I'm sitting up here, I'm like, yeah.
But you had to sit there with him for the whole rest of the meal, right?
That was on him. I had a salad with salad dressing.
But it wasn't no awkward look, or you didn't look up and it wasn't no awkwardness.
No, man. What was he gonna say?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Me personally, if I sit the thing down, and I know he wanted it. It would be more like it would be kind of awkward for me. I'd be like, okay, so you don't want it now?
I mean, I looked, but I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this on off. This is crazy.
I wouldn't stop my
I
bill.
been letting them know how good it was. But even if I ain't liked it, boy, this is some good. This special house dress.
Man,
house
this
dress,
out.
man, this is best dress I ever had in my life, man. This is. You should try this.
What y'all put in this salad?
You know,
Fried chicken.
I can see that, yo. But I mean, he had to be. That's some deep down. Yeah, he was mad.
yeah, that was some
My
different
mama
stuff.
say he was mad as a white mouth mule.
Wow. That was some different stuff. That was definitely some different stuff. I got about 5 minutes. There was one more thing that happened, man. And so I was at work. And for some reason, like stuff, I notice stuff. And sometimes stuff bothers me, sometimes it doesn't. But this one kind of bothered me, and I was trying to figure out why this happened. And so there's a lady at work. I don't really talk to her like that. I mean, I know her. She see me in the hallway. She probably think I'm nice, but you know,
I think you nice.
I'm not.
Because you are.
I'm not nice at work.
Voted the second nice.
You know, especially I come in here with the beard, and I'm cool, but like at the same time, I'm like, y'all don't really know me like that.
Don't talk to me.
Like if I rock with you, I rock with you. If I don't, then we ain't on that. We ain't on that type of level. And so when I'm sitting at my desk and I'm talking to Sharky, talking to Devon, and this she come up to me, she come around there, now she got the same position I have, so it ain't no seniority or anything going on here. She come around there and I'm on the phone, I'm talking and she's like, oh, excuse me, is that a personal call or a business call?
What?
Excuse me? No, this personal right here. Like, what? Can I help you with something? Is this personal or is this business?
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, it's no rush. It's no hurry. And I was just like, okay, so I mean, what do you want though? Because you done came all the way over here, and you don't come like to come all the way to my desk from where she sit. You have to want something. And so she was like, oh, I was just wondering if you could help me with these papers. Because I gotta take them to get them recycled. And I'm thinking to myself, you need help with some papers. All right, so when I finished up my conversation, it's probably about 45 minutes later, I go over there. And I was like, yo, you know, what you need? And she's like, oh, can you set this box in this chair so I can go take it to this thing? Now, it wasn't that it was just a big deal that she asked me to do it. The problem was she asked me to do it. Like the action itself wasn't a big deal. It's that she asked me to do it. And so if she needed a dude to do it, she walked past 3 other dingalings before she got to me. She walked past 2 offices that had dudes in there. She walked past another row. It was a dude that sit on this side of me closer to her. Why did you come all the way around to me in order to ask me to do this?
Do you ever you never talk to her?
No. Not like that. Not like that. And so I had a problem with that. I had a problem with that immediately. Like, I'm like, well, first off, who she thinks she is for asking me, is this a business or a personal call?
Yeah. Now that part was, that's like, okay, that's really none of your business right there. Just.
And secondly, why you walk past 3 dingalings before you come over and ask me? Like, for what? And it ain't had nothing to do with muscles. It ain't had nothing to do with muscles.
Papers is, but I guess it don't make sense though.
Right. So you walk past white dude, black dude with red hair to come over to me. I ain't having that. You better not ask me to do nothing else.
You help her though?
I did, because I went over there to see what she needed, because I didn't know what it was. And then, you know, I can be petty at times. Like, it would have been extra petty for me to be like, nah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, that would have been low.
I'm not getting ready to pick this box up off the floor and put it in this chair for you.
That would have been low.
But that ain't my job.
Yeah, I don't know what that didn't really make sense.
That ain't my job. And so you probably didn't ask neither one of them, because they probably told you, Bitch, that ain't my job. And so you better believe the next time her box get fills up, I'm going to be like, bitch, that ain't my job. And when I say it to her, she old. She really old. Her pacemaker might stop and she might refer me to HR, but
man, you can't do that, man.
I'm going to be like,
maybe she have a respect for you.
nah.
Like maybe she feel like you probably more. I'm just trying to dress it up.
My phone call personal business.
Yeah,
You
that
came
part
out first of all. You put me in a defensive mode first. Why you over there checking me?
Just ask me for a favor.
Right.
If you ask me for a favor, that's one thing.
Right.
If you want to come over here and charge me up,
Yeah.
now we got a problem.
Yeah, when she asked that, that was way out of line.
Like it's too much. It's too much crazy stuff that happened at work. Last thing before I go, this lady at work told me I look like somebody that Khloe Kardashian would try to date. I almost cussed her out. These white folks at work be trying me, y'all, and I don't know where she got off with that.
I look like somebody Kim Kardashian date, or at least she look like somebody I would date.
Let me see. I think it's that way. I mean, unless you look like 2017 Kanye.
Nah, come on, man, slow down, man.
Oh, okay. I was just checking because I was just checking. Ray J, Chris Humphries, Reggie Bush, Kanye, Mailman. That's going in the right direction. Hey, but look, hey, look, everybody. That's our time today. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Like I said, go ahead and share these feeds, all 4 or 5 of them, if you don't mind. I greatly appreciate it. Once again, you can follow us on Instagram at
Mailman Moby.
that's MAL.
Yeah, that's it. MAILMOBEY.
All right, yeah, and go ahead and follow 710 Slickville on Instagram, on Twitter. We'll be back next month. That'll be November. I'm not 100% sure what the day is, but I will definitely let you all know. We're going to come back with another great show, another great guest. And until the next time you see us, if you want to ask Moby any personal questions, hit him up on his email at MOBEYDICK
_2000 at yahoo.com.
I'll just mess with y'all. Y'all be good. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll catch y'all next time.
Say what's said, and this your boy Shout Ello. Right now, you're on Instinct Radio. Let's get it. Shout it.